Hi guys, my name is Andrea and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, hello. I hope you guys are having a really good week. I hope that things are going well for you, things are coming together, and if not, I hope that you feel at least grounded in what's happening right now. I've come to a place in my life where I am very intentional with the habits that I do and the habits that I have daily and weekly. And so here are 7 daily habits that I make sure that I do. And when I do them, I definitely feel a difference in my mind, my body, my spirit, and just my thoughts, which is super important. I think everything starts here. So the first habit that I do daily is to connect with nature. That could be a walk, which is what I usually do, or a bike ride. It's really nice to make sure that I am outside in some capacity, and it's helpful for me mentally because I can just, soak up what's going on around me, get some fresh air. I've been having my mask off lately. It's been really nice. Some days I like to go for a little jog, or some days I just walk, but every single day I try to go outside. If it's raining, that's a bummer, and I don't like spending a lot of time outside. When it's a rainy day, I go out, walk my dog for a little bit and come back inside. But when it's really nice outside, I'm at least out there for 30 minutes. I love to look at plants. I love to just soak up the energy from the suns, the rays, things like that make me feel really good, make me feel energized, and they do that for most people. The second habit that I try to live by is to get at least 7 hours of sleep. We are creatures that need rest, no matter what society tries to kind of put on you, whether it's like being overproductive or hyper productivity. You need your rest, and when your body is resting, it is energizing itself, so that way when you wake up, you can tackle your tasks, you can feel good, you can feel energized, you can feel lifted up. And I used to have a daily 5 a.m. wake up for the job that I had before, and it was horrific, but your body gets used to it. And so I was running on fumes. I would wake up at 5, but I went to bed at like 11 or 12. It was rough. So I've definitely come so far, and I make sure that I at least get 7 hours. And there are days where I'm sure maybe I got 6.5 and I was feeling okay, but I definitely feel a difference. And so yeah, make sure that you're getting your beauty sleep, your beauty rest. You deserve it. Sleep at least 7 hours. The third habit that I do daily is to take deep breaths. Now, I don't meditate every day. That's something that I want to try and incorporate in my daily routine, or at least weekly routine. But as far as deep breathing and taking deep breaths, I do that every single day. Taking deep breaths for me really helped me to center myself and to just calm down. Sometimes I'll have this rush of anxiety just thinking about things that I have to get done, whether it's for work or for just life. There's so much going on in my head a lot of the time. So I just breathe and I feel okay. I usually do that about 5 or 6 times before I can feel completely calmed down. But it's really helpful, and it's something that I practice on the daily because personally, it just feels good. And that's something that even if I'm not feeling anxious, I just deep breathe and I can feel it in my belly. I can feel it in my chest, and it just makes me feel present, and it makes me feel grounded, and it makes me feel safe, and it helps me to really slow down and to just relax. If you're not used to taking deep breaths daily, it may feel like it's not working, but give it a chance. Give your body a chance to really breathe in and breathe out. Do it a few times, and you'll start to feel yourself calm down. Number 4, I would say, is to take time to reflect. I am a very introspective person, and so I'm constantly thinking about, okay, how can I intentionally do better for myself and better for other people? And so I reflect a lot. Something that I'm reflecting on right now is sustainability. I've been thinking about sustainability for months. Being sustainable requires a lot of intentionality. And so my partner and I have been really cautious about making sure that we implement a lot of different things, like definitely recycling, ordering eco-friendly products, making sure that the things that we do order are from sustainable companies that are actually thoroughly thinking about less packaging and just all these different details that are helping the environment one day at a time. And so yeah, that's one thing that I've been reflecting on daily. In the way of reflecting, I don't know if you saw this, but I recently posted a video about some of the things that I've been wearing lately. And one of the companies was a highly sustainable company, less packaging. They create their leggings and tops from recycled materials, which is fantastic. And the other company, Shein, is a fast fashion company. So that couldn't fly. So I took that video down just because once I realized, wow, Shein is really, I was like, yeah, that doesn't line up with the message that I want to send for myself. So yeah, while I can incorporate the sustainable movement in my everyday life, whether it's fashion or the things that we have around our home, I want to make sure that every part of my life is as authentic and real. And if that means that I have to get rid of brands that aren't sustainable, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do. So yeah, being more sustainable these days is super important to me, and I love it. And I think that I just want to continue to do my part in our household, dealing with companies that have less packaging and that are conscious and aware. So yes, just saying that to say that reflecting on the things that you want in life and the things that really mean a lot to you will ground you. It's nice to keep certain ideas to the front so that way you can feel like you're really pushing towards the person. So you can really feel like you're pushing towards the person that you are and that you want to be. So that will keep you grounded, and I hope that it feels good for you to think about the things that you want and to think about the person that you want to grow into. Okay, the fifth habit that I would say that I do is to stick to a routine. Sticking to a routine is a sure way to make sure that you're grounded in the life that you want. And so while everybody's life looks different, sticking to a routine for everyone will work. My routine: get a good sleep, wake up, go for a walk at least 30 minutes. And little things like brushing my teeth, washing my face, taking my vitamins, just feeling present in my body. Pilates helps me with that. Yoga helps me with that. Just things that keep me sustained and grounded and feeling healthy. Things that really benefit my mind and my spirit. Sticking to a routine is a sure way to keep you grounded and to keep you looking forward to the routine every single day. And sometimes you can switch it up. That could also be a part of your routine. Things that make you feel alive and grounded and just seen. See yourself. Number 6, eat foods that will nurture you. Ooh, this is a great one because we all know that when we eat crappy, we feel crappy. And this is coming from somebody who loves sweets. I love ice cream. I love cookies. In moderation. And I will always love those things. But at the same time, I love blueberries, I love fruits, I love eggs, I love spinach, I love broccoli, and that's usually what my diet consists of. Eat foods that nurture you, that make you feel energized, make you feel good. Make sure that you're eating for the future self that you want. There's nothing wrong with treating yourself. I am an advocate for treating yourself. That in moderation will work really, really well for you. Eat for the person that you want to be. I think food is definitely the gateway to a lot of different things. Health, mental health, spiritual health, just so many things have to do with food and what you put into your body. And last but certainly not least, number 7, talk with people who let you express yourself. Now, it's so important for us to be able to make contact with people, to just talk to people that we trust and that who see and uplift us and make us feel good and listen to us. So whoever you can express yourself to, who you can be honest with, do that. It feels so good. Whether that is to a best friend, to a partner, to your therapist, to your counselor, whoever, and connect with them and express yourself to them. It's always nice when you have someone that you feel safe around, ready to just listen, not even give advice, just listen. And also, if you can be that person to somebody else, do that as much as you can be. Sometimes it's best to just listen. You don't have to give advice. So express yourself to someone today, tomorrow, this week, that can really keep us grounded and present and open. And we can also just kind of soak up and process what's even happening with us when it's coming out, when it's put into sentences, when it's verbalized. So much happens in those moments, and that's work to be proud of. So yeah, I hope you can be vulnerable. I hope you can express yourself to somebody that you trust, and I hope it helps. Being grounded means that you are centered and balanced no matter what is happening around you. And so I really hope that these habits help you. If you're already doing them, kudos to you, because sometimes it can be really hard to stick to routine and to put ourselves first. And so if you're doing that, so proud of you. It is a journey for each and every one of us. So stay grounded as you can. We're all just trying to survive and do the best we can. And so give yourself a pat on the back, or just give yourself a hug, because sometimes we need it. Have a solo dance party. I do that all the time. My partner just left, and once I turn this camera off, I'm just gonna dance. So dance, sing, cater to yourself, stay grounded no matter what is happening. You got this. I'll see you soon.